Hello, hello. I think I accidentally ended the last stream by mistake, so apologies if that is the case. I am going to get rid of that old version and go back to my hold on. Live. Yeah, we'll get rid of this one. Apologies for that, guys. I have no idea what happened. The only thing I can think of is that I accidentally hit in broadcast when I moved my mouse to switch things over. So, apologies for that. Apologies. I'm trying to check my... Sorry, I did a bid on a house and I'm trying to see if I won. I don't think I have. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe it was 10. Just check that real quick, and then we'll get on with the story. Could be 18. Or I could have failed it, and then I just don't have the money anymore. I'm sure there's a way to... they can't take that money permanently, right? They just can't. Timers, duty, timers. Okay. Oh yeah, they added the strategy board this week. Okay, cool. There we go. Timers. Okay, it is the 18th. Okay, so still in the entry period. When does this go? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Still not closed yet. That's the important thing to note. Okay, let's go ahead and get on with the story. Anyway, appreciate you guys if you're stopping by. I streamed over on Twitch a little while earlier tonight. Continued my Maywar campaign, trying to complete their mission tree. Also trying to form Rajput and get the requisite number of Rajput Rajput regiments. Made some progress. There we go. That's where. I mean, I'm so behind from the last patch, man. There was so much I didn't do that I was planning on doing. I was not motivated at all. Like, I still have 3 pieces of this gear to upgrade. Well, hell, more than that, because I've got the accessories too, but I just didn't do it. Hopefully that's not going to impede my progress.
Every day, more and more people regained their memories of their lost loved ones. No longer will beings like Calix be able to manipulate their fear and ignorance as he once did. That being the case, Alizé...
We will depart Taral in the coming days. Other nations must be informed about Alexandria, a necessary step to ensure. Then, we shall return to Garlemald. Our experiences here should serve us well in the ongoing restoration efforts.
However, one pressing matter remains. Calix's summoning ritual was tied to a concept of his own creation. Ascian involvement is assured, but we have yet to ascertain the extent of their influence on the Ninth.
I have done what I can to treat the enthralled, and those still afflicted with Levin sickness. I may now devote my undivided attention to an investigation.
Then we shall leave this one in your capable hands.
It's Erenville. My time in Tural is at an end, and so I'm headed to the harbor now. We'll meet again, of that I'm certain. And pull you away from more important... Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Sorry to interrupt. He promises to tell us before he sets sail, only to try and sneak aboard his boat with nary a hug goodbye. Cool.
That boy. We should make for the harbor ere he wriggles free of Lamachi's grasp.
If we're heading the same way, we might join him on the ship. Good company is always welcome on a long voyage, is it not?
What? Now? I haven't finished packing.
Knowing you, the essential...
Oh. Fine, if we must. But you're helping pack the rest. And I hope you've decided on a souvenir for Eunice.
I have several ideas as it happens.
Ever aligned in purpose?
Lest you wonder, Kryl and I intend to remain here with Y'shtola.
To continue our study of the key, naturally. By all accounts.
Shale has been conducting a more thorough examination. She may have insights to share. Then why not invite her along to see everyone off? Surely.
You know, there are parts of this expansion that I'm very much going to miss, but not many. Where am I at? Oh yeah, I've also got to do the 8-man raid. I don't know if I'll get to that tonight. We'll see. Now that I think of it, before I do any of the things, I should get rid of some of these heliometry. Or not heliometry, but bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Keep. Alright, little bit of house cleaning done. This taken care of. Alright. That's done. Alright. Back to the story. Alright, now we'll... I mean, we're still capped on frickin', what do you call it? Poetics, but... just don't have anything to spin shit on right now. Oh, they added one for the Phantom Island. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. At least there's a mount this season. I didn't do any of last season's stuff.
There they are.
You look well.
Ah, I'm hale as ever. And busy with work.
I imagine there's no shortage of affairs to put in order. Are Kona and Galulja faring well?
Kona is off to survey our nation and its peoples. He wants to and Galulja's really taken to his training. I feel like he's been spending more time with the Landsguard.
Standing here, I cannot help but remember the day of our arrival in Tuliolo.
We knew not of what would happen between my father and Zorolja, nor of Alexandria and its queen. It was to aid a naive claimant that you came. For the entire nation of Tuliol. But that doesn't mean we can't try.
Allow me to echo that sentiment. Not only were you kind to me when I awakened a stranger in my... and on... Thank you for curing the ailment that... I'll look forward to our next visit.
Ever since I introduced you to Wuklamak, yet I feel no remorse, only gratitude. Nor vowed to explore every corner of the world. To see what we haven't seen. Shall we?
Rest assured, upon arriving, we shall make it a priority to visit Tataru and assuage her myriad fears.
I expect the sight of you two will be a balm for her worry-laden heart.
Safe journey.
Give my regards to Oblivion. And thank you for all you did for my mother.
Come back soon!
Take care!
That was a proper send-off.
Duty ever calls.
Right. Though, if you need a break...
For some reason, I think we still got one more left in us.
I'll remember our time
know why.
together for the rest of my days.
I think everyone's gonna remember their time in Dawn Trail. Though,
Aha! Power resolve spotted!
The Lance Guard is looking for you. It's sparring time.
Oh, good thing you're here then. Can't miss that.
So let's go already! Everyone's waiting to see the Vow resolve in action!
Sorry, I have to go. Till next time.
well, it's just a Scions and
they take to the
Sphene.
winds.
To follow their own paths and their hearts, as they should.
So where are we going? That's the question. Obviously, no, I know what the trial is, and it looks like it takes place in... the Lightning Zone. I'm trying to remember the name of it right now. I'm having a brain fart.
Tis truly a beautiful place.
Excuse me.
An endless ocean and ever-changing sky. First time I saw them, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was like I was walking. And beyond that horizon are more lands and more people.
We ourselves hail from beyond that horizon, in fact. Rather, most of us do. I merely thought I did. Oh, that's right. I can only imagine how it must have felt to learn you're a native of our world.
But wait, I thought Kryle's
The fact that
parents...
I wasn't born in the land where I've spent most of my life
No, her
has...
people were from
taken
this
time
world. They
to sink
traveled
in.
to the ninth,
'Twas not until I met my parents in living
and
memory
then they came back.
that the your
Or they sent Crow
experience
back.
is not unlike. And for
How
me
does
to
that work
embrace
with
mine,
Aether? Like,
we should come upon more information in the course of studying the key. But as Shales, would you mind if we sought a different avenue of inquiry?
I have no objection. What we learn will deepen our understanding of the broader picture.
Grahakia's voice sounds weird.
My curiosity extends well beyond our duty to assess Ascian.
If it is knowledge of the Ninth's past you seek, I have an idea where to begin. Alexandria was originally part of a landmass known as the Mist Continent. This continent had been left in ruins in the wake of the storm surge. The calamity of lightning that ravaged the world.
Aye. Per the sources we recovered from the Underkeep, though the conflict between nations was destructive in its own right, it was Levin.
No place was spared its fury, and all was chaos in the castle town. Those who survived gathered within the barrier, and yet, despite the dangerous environment, our system showed that there were some few souls who ventured out beyond. But I was under the impression the star was scoured of life, that man could...
Going by the records, the storm surge extended to every corner of the world. If anyone did survive out there, it would have been an unimaginable trial.
And yet, those people must have been going somewhere. What if there was a refuge?
Given Alexandria's displacement to the source, we had neither cause nor opportunity to survey the remainder of the continent.
Living memory remains physically in the Ninth. If we seek a means of egress, other than the portal connecting it to Alexandria, perhaps it might lead us... Living memory was not transported here despite being atop Everkeep. In which case, it may have been a physically independent...
Meaning, another point of egress could well exist.
And if it does, someone has to be maintaining it. The mechanical soldiers, for instance.
Shall we have a chat? If it please your majesty. Will you accompany us? If we do...
Sure, sure.
As would I. Let...
Oh, is there a DDoS going on? That's lovely. I know Nimno? I know Nimno? Yeah, I guess that's what it's called. ugly ass airship. Heritage Trail, that's it. Okay, so that's where Krau's people settled after they came. Alright, Miss Walk is ready. let's see how long this takes. Shouldn't take too long with, you know, it being first day, but we'll see. We shall see. Do love the FF9 music they got going. Alright, first Catoblepas. think we're supposed to destroy those, but whatever. Yep. Oh, my bad. I did not realize that was going to happen. Ah, I got hit by two. Alright. Yeah, I get it now too. Sad. Or Sade or whatever. Alright, that's not... This boss isn't too mechanically intensive, it's just... You gotta spare your resources here. one down. Well, one boss and another stretch of ads. Don't quite know what this is telling me. Okay, that was the wrong way. Alright. Oh. Okay. Good to know. That one wasn't too bad. Boss fights in this one feel really fast. I don't know why. Trino citizens? Huh. Well, this is interesting. here we go. Final boss of the dungeon. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's give it to the tank. Alright. First big mission of the...
And the perimeter is clear. Good work, everyone. And a big thank you to our helpers, whoever you are. Now, we have a tiny bit of clearing up ahead of us. You know what to do.
Our helpers, were we being watched?
I mean, we ran into those dudes.
So, the city endures. And it is in much better shape than expected.
Impressive, considering the destruction without. The people here must have gone to great lengths to maintain all of this.
Their barrier resembles that of Alexandria, though it is smaller in scale. And not quite as effective, if the breach we witnessed is any indication. I fear such incidents may be common here.
Thunderous heavens! It's been years since we've had visitors. I am Miaili, the Mayor of Treno. Allow me to welcome you to our city. And thank you for the assistance with our little monster problem just now. Might I ask your name, miss? Though I have an inkling I know it already.
But of course.
As I thought. It truly beggars belief. I once heard the strangest of reports from one of ours who went to Alexandria, you see. That despite the intervening years, the Queen had not aged a day. And sure enough, I'd swear you'd stepped out of an old oil portrait mere moments ago. Though you must forgive me if this takes some getting used to. It is an honor to meet you, Your Majesty. I look forward to hearing the tale from your own lips. I imagine it won't be... What happened to Alexandria?
I see. From your perspective, it must have looked as though we were wiped from the face of the star.
One day, we lost all contact. Scouting party sent to investigate reported that not only the barrier, but...
What you must have gone through. Not... But know that Alexandria yet survives, albeit in a distant land. Her and her people. I can tell you the whole tale from beginning to end.
Of course you can. You and your companions. Now, how about we continue this at Town Hall? We needn't keep standing in the middle of the...
I shall join them. Even with the precautions we've taken, it remains... I suspect, however, that the rest of you would rather be out and about. Consider this my blessing.
In light of our purpose here, a tour of the city is indeed in order.
I presume you have no objection? With your permission, then. Allow me to introduce myself as well. I am Cryo, and I hope to learn more of this. Would it offend if we were to ask a few questions?
You needn't fret. Trenno, if you're willing, you might speak with my grandson Lummel. That was his voice you heard earlier. You'll find him, sir.
Thank you for your guidance.
So far, the Trinillans seem to be on the up and up. Pep. Oh, okay, that's the old auction house. Fair enough.
Well, what do you think? It's a traditional Malala recipe. That means it's working.
I'm put in mind of the gelatin I had at the studium. Nutritious, they assured me.
I can relate all too well. It's not unlike the syrup Lena used to make. Black as pitch and sour as sin. Though, there's no better cure for fatigue.
You know, Raha, going to bed...
Who's got time to go to bed early, Crow?
Oh, that's...
Perhaps it stimulates the body's ability to process ether and hastens regenerative functions.
Indeed, it does. It also counteracts some of the effects of excess lightning, and helps to calm the nerves beside.
Which is why you serve it whenever there's a breach in the barrier.
Our Malala ancestors came from the lushest of lands, so they developed all sorts of natural remedies. And I'm sure you see why. Really hit. Now, welcome to...
Alright. Got the delivery quest done.
Fascinating. I too learned much, as I... The Malala's curative magics appear identical to Sphne's. This means that either her tutor was a Malala as... Then there are the symbols and tomes, which are highly reminiscent of Arcanima. If these elements indeed originated with the arcane geometries of the South Sea Isles, as in the source, 'tis...
Mind you don't share that with any other graduates of the Faculty of the Arcane.
Did you learn aught of...
I spoke with one of Treno's storekeepers about how they obtain... Though they are few and far between, other settlements yet exist on the Mist Continent. Unfortunately, barrier breaches trigger an emergency failsafe on the main line. So the train is... There are also maritime routes, but they see only occasional use.
In addition to this constant state of scarcity, much of Treno's populace suffers from Levin sickness, not to mention the frequent attacks on... Yet everyone we've spoken with seems
Where there is life and when one believes in a better future, a tomorrow even the slightest bit brighter than today, there is naught to be done. Until...
a noble city.
Is aught the matter?
I think I've dropped something and now I can't find it anywhere.
Oh, is it this by chance? While I was distributing the rem...
Yes! That's it! Yes!
Is that a tracking device?
You've a keen eye for technology. This thing picks up on the ether of the creatures that get...
That explains how you knew when they'd been vanquished.
Exactly! It shouldn't show anything now. No, 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 no! She's going to kill me! Say, how'd you like to meet my sister Ayane? She's an electrope engineer, so
I take it she...
Oh yes, that's my sister. And she won't kill me in front of other people. I mean, wouldn't it be interesting to watch her work? Maybe you can even help. Please!
Have some respect, man. Some self-respect, I should say.
I suppose that's...
Our visitors.
Lummel, what did you do?
You know that, advanced
You broke it again? How many times must I tell you that we're running low on electrope? I'm an engineer, not a bloody miracle worker.
I beg your forgiveness. And since we have guests...
He dragged you here just so I wouldn't tan his hide, didn't he?
Please, don't be. We're glad for the opportunity to meet.
There are guests, Lummel, not servants.
Please, don't misunderstand. We asked, and with your expertise, we all...
If that's the way of it, then I'd be happy to share.
When you spoke earlier, it sounded as if Treno had little
We never have as much as we need. And much of what we do have is repurposed. You'll find me digging through the scrap heap whenever some vital device or another breaks down. Repairing that old barrier should be our highest priority. But we just...
And the longer we go without access to the mine, the worse it'll get.
Did we not pass through a mine on the...
Oh, well, that's useful.
You got rid of them?
So... Hooray!
Leave the mining to your big brother. All you have to do is fix the tracker.
Yes, very well. If you go. And once you get the machinery up and running...
Though we've cleared the mine, there is no telling what else waits outside the barrier. Shall I accompany you?
I'm so glad you asked. Seriously, I don't know what I'd do if I'd had to go alone.
As we did pass through but recently, I expect Raha can keep him safe.
Alright. Easy enough.
I only intended to sit down from... Will you lend me your... The source. Someday I will have to decide which... The thought has lingered like a storm. I've tried to ignore it. Remind myself that we have more important matters. When I first learned the truth of my past, I assumed it would have no bear, but after meeting... It struck me that to simply choose the source would be to abandon them. And not only them. That is why I had to learn more of this place. Though we are strangers to them, these people of wealth, and knowing now the challenges they face, what would it say about... Is that who I am? That reminds me. The structures near the barrier all seem to be designed for Malala. Is there a reason that those in the center of the city are so much larger?
Oh yes. The center is the oldest part of Treno, built by the Hewn and the Eldite before the Malala came.
So Treno predates the Malala's arrival?
The mayor at the time was kind enough to take our ancestors in, and gave them leave to establish their own residential quarter.
Yet I have seen naught but Malala since we came to the city.
Alexandria. In the closing days of the storm surge, when death and destruction were everywhere, they believed it would be safer. Treno didn't. But one of our industrious brethren had served as tutor in the royal household, and returned to us with knowledge.
Might I ask... We previously uncovered some records pertaining to the... In them, it was written that the Malala left their paradise of eternal summer when a great calamity froze their isles. Understandably, all were not... Some attempted to return using the same power that had brought them here, but they found the way closed. Never again has the Golden Path opened. Tell me, were that Golden Path to open once more, and you were to find the Malala homeland restored to its former glory, would you go back?
I'd certainly like to see that paradise of eternal summer for myself. Who wouldn't? But it wouldn't be going back. After all, my one and only home is here.
Treno, this run-down, beat-up
beautiful city.
You truly love it, don't you?
Do you know what the speaker said when the Malala came to this place? O life, flourish on this faraway shore. Unfurl your fragile petals with fearless joy. Let this sky grant shelter from darkest storm, and here bloom, hand in hand, forevermore. We never forgot those words. Not my ancestors, nor my grandmother, nor my brother and me. That boundless optimism, that communal spirit, that is Treno. No matter what comes or how hard it gets, we'll choose joy over fear.
Nowhere else you'd rather be.
We're back! The mine is in working order, I'm pleased. Electrope is being delivered for the barrier E.
Have you two finished regaling the mayor?
We have. Though she has her own story to tell. Of the key, in fact. We thought you might like to join us at the...
Uh-oh. That's not good.
This is an evacuation alert. All citizens, please proceed to emergency. The Doom train is approaching. Repeat.
The Doom train. I love
The
Doom
Doom
train.
Wasn't that one of Lindblom's weapons of war? You know of it. I've never seen it myself, but according to Zelenia, it was an armored vehicle used to transport in order to prevent them from running wild ere their deployment. A powerful arcane entity was
The end of the war didn't slow it one bit. Quite the contrary. The Doom train and its beasts bring death and destruction everywhere it goes. It passed near Treno some years ago, claiming many... I must go and repair the barrier as swiftly as possible.
You can't be serious! You'll never finish in time!
I have to try. For Treno.
Yane, no!
It seems my service.
I'll go with you. Perhaps my knowledge of electro...
I wish I were a fighter like you two.
While destroying the Doom train would be preferable.
You can't be thinking of fighting it. If your mind is made up, there's a freight depot not far from us. We can use the train that stopped there.
Raha mentioned that, but
The Doom train will have to pass through the depot to reach Treno. And since the evacuation...
So, we commandeer this freight train, match our speed to the enemy's, and use it as a...
This'd be better than trying to smash the bloody thing and if it might save a Yane, let me drive the train. That...
Lomo,
I need to grab a few things.
All right, let's get to it. I'm hoping this is better than the last trial. The last two... I wasn't a big fan of the Zelania fight. I haven't done the extremes for either Zelania or Necron, but I don't know. I did like the other trials in Dawn Trail. I think like the battle content in Dawn Trail has been pretty good. I know, you know, by and large, people haven't really enjoyed nearly as much of the story, but there have been parts of the stories I've loved, and you know, again, I liked Everkeep. I liked the Interfos minus the very end. But I didn't really like Zelania. Necron was okay. Necron was fun, but I've only played it. I keep getting Zelania in the trial roulette. That might be part of the reason I don't like it as much, because I've just overplayed it. The other trials in Dawn Trail have been very fun.
This is it. You'll be riding that flat... I'll be all the way at the front, pushing her as... The Doom train moves at breakneck speed. Speaking of which, we... Don't forget you're fighting...
Hell on Rails. Great name. Great name. Okay, before I jump onto that, I do need to use the restroom real quick. Once I do that, I'll join the queue and we'll get to this. Give me just 1 second, gamers. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright, well, we got a little bit of a wait timer. So let's go ahead and... I've already got all these, so pointless. I think these are new. Yep, I do have those, okay. must be the B2s. What to do while we wait? Didn't think the queue would be. I mean, it is a little late Eastern time, but. go. I knew as soon as I started the quest with cutscenes, I would get the duty finder ding. Shoot.
We're in it now! I'm counting on you!
Okay, this is gonna be insane. Kind of makes me want to try to farm it some this weekend. Or not farm it, but try to complete it. I doubt I'll be able to. train. That's pretty damn cool.
What's in this? You're still on board, right? Material! Art!
Ow. Ah. Please get up here. Oh. Yeah, that wasn't too bad in terms of like difficulty. That was a pretty fun fight. I think we were all pretty well geared though. That didn't take too much.
No more adventures, thank you. That was enough bravery. But we did it! We stopped the Doom Train. Well, mostly you did.
Popo going. Popo got him.
Before we can celebrate, though, we need to make sure Treno's secure. As I feared, stray beasts to the south. I've lost track of how many times I've asked you for help, but I need your help again.
Including now. Although I guess technically you were like, oh, we shouldn't fight the Doom Train, we gotta run and hide.
No!
Can you stand?
Yeah, yes! Thank you so much. There were others being attacked over by the canal. Could you possibly...
Of course, I'll go right away. The rest of you should get to the town hall. I can't leave anyone behind. I won't.
I have not played Victimancer yet, so it'll be interesting to see Crow's version and then the version that you unlock.
Best make sure the evacuation route is clear first. Those people by the canal. Help is on the way! There may be other stragglers. This is awfully warm. Oh no!
Our home!
First things first, the fire. Take a leaf out of Y'shtola's book. Not a moment too soon. I hope that was the worst of it.
Somebody help!
I spoke too soon. You jinxed us, Crow.
Further out.
You jinxed us.
I'll take care of this. Make for shelter. Is that all of them?
Oh, goody, a behemoth.
A behemoth!
I wrote this game. Actually, not this expansion. I did not write this expansion. Graha here to back us up. Oh, no, they stole it.
You cut that rather close.
Thank goodness.
Ayane has finished the repairs. You need only hold the line until the barrier is in place.
And hold the line we will, together.
Is this a storm behemoth? Is that what we're fighting here? Oh, greater behemoth, okay.
I can still fight. I can.
storm. Nowhere is safe with so many of them. Some friendly winds, if you please.
If I had known that, I would have.
Unfortunately, that bird made such an impression.
Good.
The leaven grows more volatile. Something is coming.
Ball lightning! Ishtola, speed! Lend me your strength!
2 of us will disperse these balls of lightning.
Just keep the lightning at bay a little longer! Take cover behind the Spriggan! The tide is turning! Press these back!
There. That was a fun little duty. Nothing crazy.
I must say, that was an incredible performance.
Flatterer. What is it?
The barrier is restored.
Yeah, man. We got them electrode. They restored the barrier. We took out the Doom train, so the Knight's in a lot less danger now.
The perimeter is clear, everyone. Last but not least, Ayane's fixed the barrier. This calls for a...
The Doom Train is gone for good.
That's our Ayane.
They're safe. All of them.
So is she like Kyle's like or Kryle's great aunt or something?
Alila? Kryle. Does the name Alila mean aught to you?
My mother. Did you know her?
I'm sorry, my dear. We should get you Alila's story and that of the key are one and the...
As long as it's this patch, man. I can't do a 4-month.
You have no cause to fret.
So yeah.
While Lummel forgot to give the order, bless him. There's work to be done ere we can celebrate. First and foremost, come and find me at Town Hall when you're ready.
So yeah, is like that her grandmother? We've been helping our
Without
cousins.
further delay, then.
Or is that like her aunt or great aunt?
You needn't mind me. My injuries are far from severe.
But your curiosity is another matter, is it not? Your feet would...
Excuse me.
Ere I begin my tale, we are descendants of the speakers of Eld. And I myself am the late... Even as we do our utmost to ensure our people's welfare in our adopted home, it has ever been our duty, alas, Our ancestral treasure never did answer our prayers.
Okay, it's her aunt.
It was then, when she was at her...
The key is none other than that relic. And it has...
Yes. When lightning threatened this world, we attempted... Alas, no matter what we tried, we couldn't invoke its power.
We've heard this part before. My mother was your sister.
She was. The last message I received from your parents said that in order to thwart preservation's design, they must send away both their... I now understand what became of the former. As for the latter...
And is it your...
We Milala are the people of Treno now. The moment Elila relinquished the key, she relinquished our claim to it as well. But be that as it may, my sister gave up not up. It is my duty to ensure that its new... Should it answer your call as it never did ours? For some, that might be a self-serving end. And what's more, there's your friendship with my niece. I dare...
By the by, do you have any records pertaining to the key here in Treno?
Would that we did. But Delilah took everything with her when...
And so we find ourselves returned to our original course.
Shale may have made some progress. But by that, I don't mean to say that I don't feel welcome in Treno.
It's all right. It is true that some feel bound by blood or birthplace, but they devoted their lives to understanding the key so that, as we have chosen Treno, so too should you choose the place you call home.
I will.
We must give you a proper send. A word of... As you know, it is a relic that has traveled across centuries and worlds, passing through countless hands, oft beckoning to those ruled by ambition or... But I believe differently. I believe that some... Be wary, for fate's regard now falls upon you.
I mean, it kind of already did. Oh wait, who is that? That was not Emyala.
Thank you all.
We're the ones who should be thanking you.
I've tended to the people's immediate hurts.
I still can't believe you took down the Doom Train. Just like that. You're my hero.
For my part, I cannot thank you. I can't wait to see what else we can do. Kryl. Oh, life. Remember that, will you?
Of course. Those words.
After so long without her, I had begun to forget what my sister was like. But now I've seen her again. It is a...
You too.
I know your home lies far from here, but to us... Come and see us.
I will. My comrades have found a treatment for Levin's sickness.
My, you said... We'll await your return. Life is full of surprises.
Alright. Now we just gotta go back to resolution. Oh wait, that's the wrong quest. we going to see that person we saw skulking about?
Now, with access to the mine restored, I'd like to
Oh, my poor heart. I only meant to steal a glimpse while we were in the area. But our eyes definitely met, didn't they? Oh, that's not ideal. Such fearsome instincts to perceive me as a threat in an instant. But I shouldn't be surprised. It's the Source's vaunted hero, after all.
Halmerut!
Oh, dear me! Oh.
Wait.
One need hardly be the warrior of light to notice you. You're far from subtle. As if the horns and scales weren't enough, you insist upon dressing for another century. Those clothes must be as old as I am. Where is your...
You mean the robe that practically announces me as an Ascian? Not that I don't intend to reveal that detail, but... Besides, if one of us can't help but draw the eye, it's you. Oh, Calyx, how you've grown. Smaller, that is. And surprisingly cute-ish.
Put me down.
Jests aside, we will be departing the 9th. If you wish to say your goodbyes, I could find you a vessel and mold it to match your preferred presentation.
Don't you dare. I will not debase myself. And in any case, to travel the rift as you do requires the shedding of one's flesh, does it not?
I apologize if I upset you. Your understanding is, in essence, correct. The magics cannot bring a vessel through the rift. Ergo, you must discard it and assume a form of pure ether until you reach the other side. However, that doesn't mean you need discard everything like so much refuse. Using fissures such as this, one can easily send small amounts matter such as your archived memories.
All the more reason to remain as I am. And as this form suffices for surveying the material realm, I see no reason to expend effort, so... I wish only to observe.
Very well. Nevertheless, odd though you may look, I would encourage you to bid farewell to those to whom...
He doesn't have attachment
For
anymore.
now that you failed, unless our hero changes course, this world is doomed to die.
I had hoped to banish death. Why should it come to all, whether they will it or no? It was never about any one person. So... But so long as mankind yet survives, that my life's work...
Hold fast you must. For soon it begins, and every world shall tremble. The Winterers must be prepared to outlast the great withering to come.
That's your...
No, it's nature's proclamation. It echoes in the silence, left by the...
Dark, ominous. Winter's Chill. Will we be getting a snow expansion again? Who knows? Very well. Alright, guys. I appreciate everyone came out. I know it was been a slower stream, a calmer stream than normal. Not too many people came out, but I appreciate those that did and lurked. And sorry again for the technical difficulties that started stream, but thankfully they weren't super bad. But anyway, we will see everyone tomorrow over here. I'll be doing some War Thunder, and then Thursday, Mass Effect 2 Insane gameplay continues, and Friday we'll be back over on Twitch doing some EU4, continuing our Memoir campaign. But thank you everyone who came out. We'll see everyone next time. Peace.